Call mo lang ako. Babay ka, mag-ingat ka doon ah.
Walang iya pang future. Anak. Bye-bye. Bye-bye na lang.
Welcome to Canada. No, just kidding. I'm here in Tabu, Saudi. Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. Again, this is Rhed Manalili for another Rhed Randoms. So if you're new on this channel is just anything random or anything under the sun. And for today's random video, I'm actually here outside, dito lang sa backyard of our house. 5 degrees Celsius kaya medyo malamig kaya naka-bonnet and jacket pa rin ako. Now, I'm celebrating my birthday, so I want to do this birthday kwentuhan because I want to share my experience. Paano ako nakarating dito sa Canada? I believe and I think my friends or most of you would want to know anong naging process, anong mga pinagdaanan ko, ano pa yung mga na-experience ko. If not by detailed, at least I can share to you para magkaroon kayo ng idea on how you will process apply and make your Canadian dreams come true. So if you want to know more about it, just keep on watching. So again, this is going to be like a birthday kwentuhan because, well, I cannot throw a party for myself because kakadating ko lang dito sa Canada and of course, I have a lot of expenses. Siguro, we will just have a snack and a wine at home together with my housemates and some of my friends. Pero for this birthday celebration and for this particular video, I just like to share my gratefulness, my gratitude with this Canadian experience. I mean, with this blessing, with this answered prayer because few months ago, I only prayed to God na if His will allow me or will grant my request na makarating ko dito. Sana, ang wish ko lang, on or before my birthday. And God is really a God of promises at He's really dependable kapag lumapit at nagpray ka sa Kanya. And so I'm here right before my birthday. I arrived here October 10 and my birthday is happening on October 29. So I think for my birthday this year, I'm turning 30th and wala na akong mahihiling pa aside to good health, maayos pa mumuhin ng family in the Philippines. But for this birthday, wish granted na ako. Yeah. So, backstory, bago ko makarating dito. Pagdating ko pa lang ng Saudi Arabia, I think 1 or 2 months later, a friend of mine or workmate of mine introduced to me this company who happened to be the company na nag-process later on to me. So, what happened was, that was I think 2021, sometime March or April. I did a little research and background checking of this company and I expressed my interest applying for work. And the name of the company is AJ Immigration. You can go to their Facebook page to see yung testimony ko kung paano nila ako natulungan at kung gaano kabilis yung proseso nila with my application. Their Facebook page, I'm gonna show here, but I think it's AJ Immigration. So I sent my CV and then they replied to me. When they replied to me, I think they asked me a few requirements like some of my COE from the past 10 years. They also asked me to fill out yung form of my work history with some job descriptions and all, and then of course updated CV and etc. Few days later after that, nung na-check na na-qualified yung requirements ko, yung my work history and my credentials, they scheduled me for an interview. So nakausap ko yung isa sa mga representatives nila from the recruitment department, and few days later, I was asked to sign the agreement form. So agreement form is actually the retainer's agreement form, if I'm not mistaken, yeah. So it's like an agreement form wherein availing their service para i-process yung papers ko. Siguro sa ibang pagkakataon lang natin pag-usapan how much did I spend for that and ano yung naging detailed processing ko sa ibang mga requirements na i-discuss ko in a bit. So they asked me to sign that and they told me that if I will not be able to have that agreement signed until August 2021, parang maglalapse na siya or may expire na siya, and so I need to like go back on the first or step 1 of the processing. So unfortunately, of course, kakarating ko lang ng Saudi coming from pandemic in the Philippines, so wala pa akong budget. Past August hanggang mag-December 2021, December, nagko-contemplate na ako and I was really thinking kung kaya ko ba siyang ituloy. January 2022, eto na, this year na, no? Nagkakanda sakit-sakit na ako kasi ang sakit-sakit ng ulo ko, kakaisip. Alam mo yung hindi ko alam kung paano ko siya gagawin kasi wala nga akong resources. When I say resources, monetary. Because the money, I really need to save a lot for that. And I thought of, doing things kung paano ko siya mabubuo. I asked some of my friends, some of my family members to help me with that. But I would understand na ang lahat naman talaga ng tao medyo gipit that time because, pandemic situation, work is affected and all. And so, I wasn't able to raise a fund for that. Now, the time na surrender na ako, ito talaga totoo to. Kaya I want to do this birthday kwentuhan because I want you guys to believe for something that is impossible to you but possible to God. Because by the time na surrender na ako, I gave up, finding the right people or the right person to help me for this plan of mine. That was the time that in God's grace, dumating isang tao na tumulong sa akin. And yeah, so maraming salamat for you for making this dream or this plan possible. So forward, na nagkaroon na ako ng fund, I started paying April 2022. Pero before that, kinokompleto ko na ibang mga requirements ko. Like for example, IELTS, school assessment ko for World Education Service or they call it WES. Pinapa-evaluate ko na yung credentials ko, yung TOR ko from my 4-year bachelor's degree course in the Philippines at pati mga NBI ko sa Philippines. So siguro iisa-isayin ko yan on the future video para mas ma-explain ko further about that. Now, from April to September, May, June, July, August, September. 5 months later, nag-positive lahat ng papers ko, ng documents na i-process ko together with the immigration that helped me with all of this. September, inaas na ako kung kailan yung magiging flight ko. I was asked to book myself a flight na. Nakakatuwa lang because if that was September, so it's like 9 months ago, sobrang namomroblema pa ako with how I'm going to raise a fund for this plan, for this dream, na sobrang laki talaga niya. But thankfully, gumamit si God ng instrument who helped me along the way para mapagtagumpayan ko or to accomplish or maabot ko itong pangarap kong ito. It was 9 months ago and then come October, I left Saudi Arabia na. Actually, marami din ako mga friends na tumulong sa akin. Wholeheartedly helped me along the way, along the process of, doing all these things. And talaga namang isa-isa ko silang pinasalamatan. I think before I left going to Canada, the airport pa lang para mini-message ko na sila na thank you very much. When I landed, I messaged them also because I'm really grateful na along the way, God used them as the instrument of blessing for me. And I'm grateful for that because sa mga times akala natin imposible, with God, it's possible when you believe, you pray, and you ask. So, I think everything happens for a reason. Kaya siguro nung pandemic, I was forced or wala ko naging choice but to apply to other country kaya nakarating ako ng Saudi Arabia. And now, it's like a full circle yung experience kasi kaya pala ako dinala ni Lord doon. Maybe because para magkaroon ako ng idea about Canada and now I'm here in Canada. Because right before working in Saudi Arabia, I have zero plan of working abroad. I'm happy in the Philippines kahit hindi ganun kalaking sinasahod ko. Sakto lang. I'm happy being surrounded with my family, my friends, and simple life in the Philippines. Pero yun pala, God's plan is better than ours. So let's just believe, trust the process, trust Him all the way. Whatever you ask in prayer, believe that you have received it, and yeah, you will receive it. He will give it to you. So long as He knows that your heart is pure, your intention is good, and you're doing all these things for the glory of God. So, maraming salamat sa mga tumulong. Hindi ko na kayo babanggitin isa-isa because you are too many to mention, but I know, I'm pretty sure pag napanood itong video na to, alam niyo kayo yung tinutukoy ko. I'm just so happy na may mga mabubuting puso, may mga tao talaga na willing tumulong, na walang hinihintay na kapalit. They're just so happy to see somebody succeeding in life, and I'm happy na isa kayo doon. You are very happy to see me being successful someday, and now I'm here doon sa pinaprocess natin. Kaya you guys are one of the reasons why nandito ako. Maraming salamat sa inyo. Maraming nagtatanong din sa akin kung ano yung entry ko dito because if I'm not mistaken, based on my research, the fastest way or entry. When I say entry, for example, express entry, work permit, student permit, common law partner, or maybe tourist visa and something like that. So mine, ang entry ko is work permit. Meaning to say, when I landed here, I was issued a 2-year work permit. And even before I leave pa Saudi Arabia, may naghihintay na sa aking work dito. So meaning to say, that AG Immigration helped me process my requirements and at the same time find me a company that qualifies my qualifications. Yun, my entry is work permit because there's some student permit. So pupunta sila dito for the sole purpose of studying and on the side they will just work. However, it's really expensive. I think so. Kung sa ordinaryong taong katulad ko, for me, it's kind of expensive to come here through student pathway or SP entry because you will enroll yourself for a course. And then of course, you need to live here, you know, yung bahay and others. Soon, hopefully, after 2 years, I can be PR or permanent resident. And few years later, I can also be a Canadian citizen. Unlike with other Middle East country na hindi nagbibigay ng ganong benefit. But, you know, all countries have advantages and disadvantages or parang mga good sides. But yeah, here in Canada, these are just some of the possible things that you can get if you prefer or you choose to stay here for a longer period of time. Yeah, again, this is my 30th birthday and I think it's one of the greatest blessings yet in my life, you know, because I never thought or didn't even imagine myself na mapupunta or makakapunta sa ganitong klaseng bansa ever. As in zero, kahit ang dami kong mga friends and family members na nagpupunta ng iba't ibang bansa. But for me, I think kung makakapunta man ako, sabi ko, siguro bakasyon lang kung mayaman ako. But now, here I am, starting my new journey, my new experience and my new life here in Canada. So para sa mga gusto rin na pumunta dito or may mga plans sa ibang lugar, I just wanna say that just keep on going. Small progress every day is still a progress no matter what. So kung may gusto kang gawin, just keep your eyes on the prize. There will be a lot of distractions around you. It can be tao or sitwasyon. So if your eyes are on the prize or dun sa goal na gusto mong ma-achieve, everything will be possible with the help and the glory of God. And I'm gonna share sa inyo yung iba pang mga specific documents sa pinasas ko and how you are going to process that there in Saudi Arabia. Para sa may mga plans or may mga dreams and to come over here. So alam nyo rin yung mga step by step or procedure and how to get all of those. I should share ko yung iba pang mga first time experience ko here in Canada para din magkaroon kayo ng idea on how you guys are going to do that as well or what are you expecting when you come here. And if you have more questions na hindi ko nabanggit dito sa video na to, you can ask me on the comment section below para magkaroon din ako ng idea what you want me to discuss or to tell you and share with you all para naman makapag-pay forward ako sa mga tumulong sa akin. Ako naman yung parang magbibigay ng konting help or idea sa mga gusto din pumunta dito. So I think that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and after this maybe I'm just going to share a glimpse of my birthday, simple birthday celebration, just to say thank you for this blessing and for the blessing of life that God has given me. Maraming salamat po, and be with me, stay with me on this journey. Again, just keep on going para sa lahat ng mga nangangarap dahil alam kong para sa sarili natin yan, para sa pamilya natin. When our intention is pure, for sure God will bless us along the way. God is good all the time. Have a nice day.